can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more. Tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep it score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist.
Coach, a terrific night for football as EA Sports takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the Mile High air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Running right, this is Ingram. Finding room at the 30, and he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? And we just saw their first one of this game. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
So that flag will cost them 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Set the tone, defense, let's go.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Hey, check Mike.
Now Eckler, and an alley to run. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right?
And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 43 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, a throw by Taylor is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Taylor, and Diggs has it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
He's crashing. He's checking.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Taylor to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Taylor to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taylor. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one good for 37 yards. You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I could be snarky here and say, well, he didn't throw for a lot of yards last week, but the bottom line is he put in a great week of practice and really came out ready to go in this one.
First down, Rivers. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marquise Goodwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. Protein spin.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Mariota now. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing, Mariota. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 47 yards. And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet.
While making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
Here's Tyler Newsome now. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check 26, check 26. 12. Wait, 89.
To throw again. Rivers. It's complete to Diggs. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Ready.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch out.
Hey, let's go.
52 is the mic right here, over there, right?
Now Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing, Rivers. Flushed out right. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Tighten up. Slap. 64, weak.
On 2nd down, Eckler, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games. but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Connor. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check. Let's go, motion.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Exit. 55. 55 is Mike, guys. 55. Come off the ball. Mike 55. Check. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go, team.
On 3rd down, Mariota dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A quick throw complete out to Beckham. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deshaun Hand able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Another try after the first down sack. Taylor escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Taylor, he's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here comes Pettis on the return. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Come on. Where are they, team? Switch. One.
A first down throw for Mariota. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but it'll be second down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. On three. Motion.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Third and long here for Mariota. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Zadarius Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Taylor. And he's going to go down again. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Third and long, it's Taylor. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch number 5. Single. One.
Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. One more time, it's Cannon. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Taylor now off the bootleg. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Marcus Davenport, the first-rounder out of UTSA, with a sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. On 2nd down, this is Cannon. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And he's able to find Diggs. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Cannon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
52.
On 2nd and 9, Taylor. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
You can't block me. You can't.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous. One. Box try.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going
nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Zadarius Smith in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. To try again after the sack. Taylor. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, watch your leg. Hey, Mike 52.
Taylor now throwing on 3rd and long. Taylor hit. He lost the football, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 24-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, D.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Jim.
Hey, check right. Watch 55. Yeah.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Here I come.
It's Eckler again. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Mariota from the gun on third down. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. From the gun, Mariota. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Taylor will throw. Man open. It's Goodwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. To throw is Taylor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's Taylor. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8. Taylor. And that is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Taylor. Going deep for Diggs. And this is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Where are they, team? Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go.
And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mariota to throw it. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Mariota now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and that'll bring up second down.
Ready. Mike Bar 2. Watch the slant.
Throwing again. Taylor. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Deshaun Hand in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long. Here's Taylor. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Taylor to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Taylor. Forced out to his left. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Again, it's Taylor. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Throwing again, it's Taylor. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Next to score, Chiefs 35, Broncos 24. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing is Mariota. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Mariota here to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Now Taylor throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Well, the Broncos had 15 4th down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here. 4th down, here's Taylor. He's got Evans. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now Taylor on 1st down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Zadarius Smith racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Kansas City, they move back over 500 now at 4.
S-T-R-O. Yeah. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you.